Hello. I think all of you know PvZ Horror Edition, a horror mod for Plants vs. Zombies developed by Nostalgic. This mod was released more than a year ago and generated quite a lot of hype at the time. However, the mod's page on Game Jolt has since been deleted, as well as the mod itself. According to the developer, he took it down because he didn't want to be remembered as the guy who makes grayscale mods for PvZ. Despite this, some time later, Nostalgic created a new Game Jolt page featuring a new PvZ mod called PvZ Horror Edition Plus. In today's video, I'll be talking about this mod and how it differs from the original PvZ Horror Edition. So, without further ado, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and let's dive into the video. What is PvZ Horror Edition? Before we get started, let's quickly revisit what the original PvZ Horror Edition was. As I mentioned earlier, it's a horror mod for PvZ inspired by the horror remixes of PvZ soundtracks created by Genaro Pegararo. These remixes were used in the mod, and the mod itself was based on fan art for those soundtracks. The mod primarily changed the visuals and sounds, while also making the game more challenging. In the mod, all zombies had double the health compared to the original game. Beyond that, there were no other differences from the base game. What is PvZ Horror Edition Plus? Now, what about PvZ Horror Edition Plus? According to the Game Jolt description, it's a remake of the original PvZ, now with custom animations, mechanics, and much more. The mod uses lawn decamp quality assets and is meant to fulfill the vision of what Horror Edition was originally supposed to be. In short, it's an improved version of Horror Edition with more mechanics, animations, and features. From what I've gathered, Nostalgic wants to incorporate some of the unrealized ideas from the original Horror Edition into this mod. After visiting the Discord server and browsing the Game Jolt page, I can already share some details about what will change in PvZ Horror Edition Plus. 1. Zombie changes. Zombies will no longer lose their heads upon death. Their textures will become bloodier, and puddles of ketchup will appear underneath them after they die. 2. Fog levels. Fog levels will be redesigned. Instead of fog, these levels will be extremely dark, and you'll need to use plants like the plantain or other light-producing plants, such as doom shrooms or fire pea shooters, to illuminate the area. The author has even shared gameplay footage of how this will look. By the way, this gameplay also showcased a new mechanic, level acceleration. It's unclear if this will remain in the final version or if it was just added for beta testing. 3. Plant redesigns. Several plants will receive new designs. For instance, Fume Shroom, Hypno Shroom, Grave Buster, Torchwood. Additionally, Chomper's animation will be updated. 4. Zombie interactions. Zombies will now appear to catch fire when hit by fire pea shooters. Speculation about a new art. A week ago, the author shared an intriguing piece of art depicting a scary version of the Frostbite Caves world from PvZ 2. I have 3 theories about what this could mean. 1. A new location. This could be a brand new location added to the game. 2. Redesign of an existing location. This seems less likely, but it's a possibility. 3. Ice level. Many of you might be familiar with the ice level, but for those who aren't, let me explain briefly. The ice level is a strange and mysterious level from the removed Limbo page minigames. It's an empty level with no zombies, music, or anything else, making it impossible to complete. It's unclear whether this level was intentionally left unfinished or simply abandoned. In Horror Edition Plus, there might be a Limbo page, and the author could have reimagined the ice level as they envisioned it. One of these theories could be correct, but we'll only find out when the mod is released or when the developer shares more details. That's all the information currently available about PvZ Horror Edition Plus. The developer hasn't announced a release date yet, likely because they don't know themselves. So, we'll just have to stay tuned and wait for updates. That's it for today, friends. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to check out my other videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.